Those who find this log know that the sea guards its secrets with jealous fury. What I have witnessed defies reason, and yet it must be told. Let these pages be my testament and my penance. The mission was simple, resupply Roanoke. But the sea had other plans. Storms dogged our path. Compasses spun like drunken dancers, and the crew, they began to see things. Our allies, the Croatoan, bring food, but their eyes linger on our children. Last night, a boy vanished. We found his doll by the river. Its head was replaced with a crow's skull. Captain, this ship, it's older than Roanoke. That timber's not English. And that mark, this is the devil's work. And upon the shore, silence. No smoke, no cry, only the wind. No bodies, no signs of struggle, only silence and the haunting word Croatoan. A ghostly vessel emerges from the fog. Our journey began under ill omens, skies bruised purple, compasses spun wildly, tensions festered. Among the crew, whispers of curses, haunting our wake. No souls aboard. Just silence, and this. We saw them in the trees, pale faces among the natives. One woman stared at us. She clutched a baby with her eyes, and his skin. God help them. God help us all. The island breathed with forgotten life. Vines choked. The remnants of palisades. Yet here a child's doll, its face worn by time. Some settlers may have joined the Croatoan. Others, their bones may be lying beneath this soil. But the truth is a mosaic of fear, hope, and humanities. Fragile thread. John White. Dearest Eleanor, forgive me. We are besieged by shadows. The Croatoan swear loyalty, but their shaman speaks of a pale serpent in the woods. We must flee inland. If you find this, no. Two cultures, entwined in survival or surrender. But peace is fragile, and hunger is a cruel negotiator. Nature had reclaimed Roanoke, but beneath the rot, the island pulsed with memory. Every step unearthed, ghosts.
Prologue: The Weight of the Unknown, the Ghost Ship. A voyage into madness. Over 100 souls crossed an ocean to forge a new world. Led by John White, they named their haven Roanoke. But when White returned from England 3 years later, the colony had vanished. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, an enduring mystery. Founded in 1587 by John White, Roanoke was England's first attempt at a permanent settlement in the New World. But when White returned in 1590 after a supply run to England, the colony was abandoned. Over 100 English settlers, led by John White, vanished from Roanoke Island, leaving only a cryptic clue. For centuries, their fate has tormented historians. Now, follow a sailor's forgotten logbook. Early English ambition. In the late 15th century, England, under Queen Elizabeth I, was eager to compete with Spain for power and wealth in the New World. Sir Walter Raleigh, a favorite of the Queen, was granted a charter to establish a colony in North America. There were two separate attempts to colonize Roanoke Island, located in present-day North Carolina's Outer Banks. The first colony led by Ralph Lane. This was primarily a military expedition. It was poorly supplied, faced conflict with local Native American tribes, and ultimately failed. The colonists were rescued by Sir Francis Drake in 1586 and returned to England. The chilling trail of the Lost Colony. Voyage into darkness. The second colony. This is the famous Lost Colony. It was intended to be a more permanent settlement, including families. John White was appointed governor. His daughter Eleanor Dare gave birth to Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. John White's return to England, supplies were running low. And the colonists urged Governor White to return to England to get more. He reluctantly agreed, expecting to be back within a few months. The Spanish Armada and the delay. England became embroiled in war with Spain and the Spanish Armada in 1588, which significantly delayed White's return. A Sailor's Tale, the Forgotten Account. One overlooked artifact of the past is a sailor's journal, discovered in an old maritime archive. Its pages tell of a desperate colony, a hidden threat, and a last attempt to survive. Could this lost account finally explain what happened to Roanoke settlers? A hidden truth in an old logbook. The logbook details the struggles of the settlers. Food shortages, hostile encounters, and a growing fear of an unseen force. One chilling entry speaks of shadows watching from the trees and whispers in the wind. A grim fate, massacre, or escape. While some believe that the colonists sought refuge, others suspect that they were attacked, either by native tribes or even the Spanish, who sought to eliminate English settlements. The role of Sir Walter Raleigh, who sponsored the Roanoke expedition, never returned to investigate its fate. Political pressures and war with Spain prevented him from sending further rescue missions. Did he know more than he let on? Could the sailor's tale be true? Historians have debated the authenticity of the logbook, but some details align with recent archaeological discoveries. Evidence suggests European and native interactions, lending credibility to the idea that some colonists survived by merging with indigenous people. Roanoke's enigma endures, a warning of ambitions, cost, and a plea to remember. For in these ruins, we see ourselves, explorers, survivors, seekers of truths still buried.